Hello, everybody. This is Robert with Sports Scope. Just want to give you a quick short here. I was thinking about this. Well, I actually had a okay. I'm back here. I accidentally hit the button off there, folks. Okay, now Debo Samuel, second round pick, 2019 draft, along with AJ Brown, both of them coming in to that fourth year. Uh, Nothing about fifth year options have came up. Both want contract extensions. Now, let's start with Debo Samuel first, okay? This guy does not want to do that wide back thing. I don't blame him. Uh, you're going to get a lot of balls handed to you out of the backfield, a taller wide receiver. I can see him taking more hits, shortening his career. I understand that totally. But a guy like that, there's a fear out there. And if you're the 49ers, you should take advantage of that. For instance, you say a team like the New York Jets. People keep bringing up the Jets. They got the 4 and the 10th pick to possibly trade for a Debo Samuel. You're the 49ers. Wouldn't you love to get the 4th pick overall? I think that would be interesting. He was a second round pick. AJ Brown was a second round pick. Several coaches and general managers, and every mock draft I'm reading, and expert are saying the same, that this is a pretty deep draft with wide receivers. You know, when the league goes one way, you go another. Okay. These guys want a lot of money. Now, I know Brown is a little bit different situation. He is much more important to the Titans than Debo Samuel is. Most would say otherwise. I'm not one of those people. I think with Kyle Shanahan there, Brandon Ayuk, George Kittle, I would, if you could get a 4 pick. Now, these guys are worth, I think the league market would be set to give them a high first round pick for either one of these players. If the Jets would want to go after A.J. Brown for a 10, I would do that with Tennessee. Same thing as if I'm San Francisco. You can ask for the 4th pick overall. I don't know if they'll do that. I wouldn't do that. There's talks that maybe the Jets want to get a second round, a left tackle. Uh, Rich Eisen talks about this Sauce Gardner, this really good cornerback out of Cincinnati, may be the best corner, may be the best player in this draft before it's all said and done. But I just think that the idea to and Robert Allen says, but trade Brown for a first round in a heartbeat. Yeah. So if the market is set, is my whole point. If the market is set, I would you want to take advantage of that. These guys are making $4.5 million a year. I just looked at that, Pickles. And you can get another player making that kind of money for the next 4 years. Now, I understand when you're 49ers, you're thinking, well, we've got this new quarterback coming in. We want as much help as we can get. I get that. You have Kittle. You have Ayuk. I would try to set the market. You get back into the draft. You can trade that down. Either way, same thing with Tennessee. You could probably get one of those teams, is what I'm trying to say. They can get that 10th pick out of the Jets. The Jets have that local sports media up there hounding them, Pickles. And I'll tell you, I would take advantage of that. Okay, another quick take, Jay Wright. Surprisingly, Jay Wright of the Villanova, 60 years old in December, and he's retiring. Roy Williams, Mike Krzyzewski, both teams playing well. Duke, and think about this, 3 out of the 4 in the Final Four coaches are now gone. And I know that Roy Williams stepped down last year, but it's this transfer portal. It is this name, image, and likeness, and it's exactly what I predicted. I didn't think the transfer portal was going to be this crazy. I didn't expect that, but this is that, oh my God, I don't like this level of change. Nick Saban's made a comment about it saying the name, image, and likeness cannot be sustainable in this model. This is the transition period. This whole new young crop of coaches, I expect other coaches to start stepping down in college football and college basketball. I didn't think it would be that big a deal in the basketball game, but it definitely is. I think Pickles that it is definitely a issue with that, and it's a bigger issue with the coaches than I thought. If it's me being a young coach, if I were a young coach coming in, it's a new aspect that I have to attend to immediately. You have to get a company involved immediately with paying these players endorsement deals. If not, you're going to get washed away. Nick Saban did evolve as going from even Lane Kiffin of all people, someone I thought that would be on board. Lane Kiffin took a shot at University of Tennessee because they're paying an endorsement deal to $8 million to a 2023 quarterback. And the only reason he's mad, Pickles, because he couldn't get that done himself. So this is going to be a more of a business transaction thing where they're going to have to start building departments in basketball and football of NIL, name, image, and likeness departments. If not, you're going to see some traditional powers, great coaches start to step down, maybe even get fired. The name of the game is win. So there's going to be a lot to come about this. A lot of the old school people hate it. I predicted it. This is the, oh my God, the world is coming to an end that I predicted. Stay tuned for this. I'll be back on more Tuesday. I'll talk a little bit more about this if anything breaks. Just wanted to get a quick little take on Deebo Samuel and A.J. Brown. More Samuel than Brown. Samuel definitely doesn't want to be that wide back. You can find another one. Atlanta did it with Cordell Patterson. If Arthur Smith, Cordell Patterson's been in the league almost 10 years, why didn't anybody use him before? Because you didn't have the coach to use them right. You could find other guys like that. I'm sorry. I'm not buying that. I would trade him and go out and draft another player. Don't be held hostage every time these players have a bad day. I just don't overpay like that. You'll find yourself in cap and cap Hades, my friend. So I'll talk to you guys later. I got to get back to the day job. Have a good rest of the day.